Okay, so the MacBook Neo is out right now, and personally, it skipped me on release day because Apple wasn't really hyping this thing up, and it's a really new thing to conclude cheap and Apple in one sentence. But we're gonna see, guys. Let's not judge. We're gonna see, and I'm gonna give you my personal thoughts and reviews on what I think about it. And yeah, let's get into the video.
This is MacBook Neo, an amazing all-new Mac at a surprising price.
Okay, so we have the new colors. Okay.
To make it, we reimagined how to build a laptop from the ground up, and we used the most recycled material of any Apple product. We started with aluminum because
okay, it has aluminum, which means the body build is gonna be amazing and really reliable and strong. So let's see. Maybe Apple might be cooking over here, guys. We don't know.
it's light, durable, and just feels really great in your hands. MacBook Neo has a stunning 13-inch liquid retina display for vivid images and sharp details.
It's not OLED, so there's no OLED display, but Retina is okay, and you're gonna see those pure colors because I think my LCD is also Retina on my HP laptop, which is Windows. As you know, Windows does try, but MacBook is just better. So we're gonna see. Maybe it's okay, but yeah, let's continue on with the review.
Its signature Magic Keyboard is super satisfying to use. The multi-touch trackpad lets you click, scroll, swipe, and pinch anywhere on its surface. And the model with Touch ID allows you to instantly unlock your Neo, sign into apps, and
okay, for the fingerprint, you need to pay. It doesn't come on the base model. You need to add another like 200 quid or so. Yeah, somewhere around there, or 100 pounds, or should I say 100 USD or something. But you need to pay extra money for that kind of feature, which is quite boring. And for the keyboard, for those, I heard rumors that it doesn't have the backlit. For me, I always use the backlit feature because when I'm like in dark areas, especially in my room, it's always dark most of the times. I only turn on lighting when recording. But you're gonna need that backlighting, and this doesn't have it. This does not have that completely. So if you're looking for something like that, you are not expecting this from this. But yeah, anyways, let's continue and see what it's offering, and yeah.
pay for stuff with just a finger. To make it easy to connect and to charge, we built in 2 USB-C ports and a headphone jack. The 1080p camera and high-quality mics mean you'll always look and sound great. We also added new side-firing speakers, supporting spatial audio with Dolby Atmos. So when you watch a movie, it's kind of like being at the movies. Neo comes in 4 colors: silver, indigo, blush, and this fresh new citrus.
Okay, on the colors, Apple completely cooked, guys. I don't know if you watched my last iPhone review, but I prefer this over what the colors which they are planning for the iPhone 18, the brown one. You know I hate that color. But yeah, these look amazing, guys. I'm not gonna lie. Like, you can completely see how the vision is going, and Apple has a really good direction on the colors, I'm not gonna lie. And the body design of MacBooks is already good, and they just pasted everything except for the speakers. Unlike the other MacBooks, it's on the sides, like on the sides of the keyboard, which makes it more compact and lightweight for those college students who always compact around the campus and want to work with their, because I know that especially the Pro models, the MacBook Pros, they are really heavy. Everyone knows that. And yeah, this is actually a good feature, and they're going to be compacting simplicity and power into one single system.
We even color coordinated its keyboard and feet, because, you know, details. MacBook Neo is powered by A18 Pro.
Okay, this is where the thing starts to get amazing and flopping at the same time.
What did he say?
Before we go anywhere, I can completely approve that this is gonna be a good battery saver. You can literally last over 12 hours on the sites as what they were saying. But at the same time, you are not gonna be running really special things like video editing and high tasks, but browsing through the internet and doing what you're doing and your schoolwork, it will be good. I'm not gonna lie, it will be amazing considering that the A18 was actually a good chip on the iPhone 16, and the iPhone 16 was unbeatable in that year. Like, I mean, for its time right now, but yeah, it was a good chip, but not for like computer stuff. Like trying to run DaVinci Resolve on that, it's not gonna work. So yeah.
So it wakes fast and launches apps quickly.
Yeah, it does launch apps quickly, but only one app. Multitasking is not gonna work for this, and you are gonna need to rely most on the RAM. Of it, the RAM, you're gonna need to upgrade. You'll see what I'm saying about. But yeah, you need base model comes with 8 gigabytes of RAM, which is really bad considering. But the price point for MacBooks, we know that Apple has to cut costs everywhere for budget things, like the iPhone 16e last year had no MagSafe. They cut costs, but this time they cut costs on RAM. Plus with RAM shortages, we can't really complain for the price. Yeah, so let's watch what they're gonna say about the RAM though. But yeah, let's continue.
You can fly through everyday tasks, explore new hobbies.
Okay, you are not gonna game on that. You are definitely not gonna game on that. 100% sure you are not gonna game on that. First approach, okay, this is mainly just advertisement purposes, but I'm 100% gonna tell you, you're not gonna play any main type of PC game on that because it's a mobile chip, guys. What do you expect? Maybe you might run some simulators for you guys, but someone who's really into tech who's watching this video will not buy this in the first place. I would definitely not recommend this. It's mostly for college students and people who just want a basic iPad and join the Apple ecosystem. So yeah.
And browse through everything you love. Use Apple Intelligence to clean up images, express yourself, and get things done so easily. You can also run the most popular AI apps. And because Apple Silicon is so efficient, it packs up to 16 hours of battery life. At the heart of Neo...
Yeah, as what I said, it's gonna be saving a lot of battery life because of the mobile chip, which is really good. You can pass by the whole day without recharging it, and I guess it's gonna be a quick charging process because Apple really has a good reputation on how fast their laptops charge and battery life compatibility. In other words, it's good for battery life. And if you really want something that can last the whole day, this is definitely something you should check out on because personally, most budget laptops are really bad in that sector. But yeah.
Is Mac OS, an incredibly intuitive operating system. Privacy and security are built right in.
Okay.
It's loaded with all the apps you need to get started. And it's easy to add the apps you already use. Best of all, Neo works like magic with your iPhone. You can start a chat on your Neo and continue on your iPhone. Or copy from one and paste straight to the other.
Okay, I have been looking for something like this for a whole time, especially when writing scripts for my other videos. And it's quietly a really good useful feature, especially also, again, I'm highlighting the college students a lot of time and university students because these are going to be main time features when you are really going to need obviously when you're using a ChatGPT to write your prompts and your schoolwork. You're definitely going to need some features like this because it's going to make it 5 times better. Like me, I use an iPhone, but I need to paste things on my Windows PC. It's quite really hard, and I'm not going to lie, it is constantly frustrating sometimes when you just want to do a small task. Where
you can even use your iPhone without holding your iPhone. So that's MacBook Neo. Everything you'd expect of a MacBook at a price you wouldn't.
Okay, let's finish the video. Okay, Apple officially cooked on this one, I'm not gonna lie. Because first of all, if you're looking at it, the design, the colors, I cannot stop talking about the colors, they look amazing. I've never seen an iPhone and any Apple product with such bold and minimalistic, refreshing colors which come with it. But at the same time, they kept the original MacBooks and they didn't really cut on size because 12 inches is not really quite big, but it's a really good starter fresh point for anyone who wants to join the ecosystem, as I said. And yes, I can keep on highlighting this. This Mac is for someone who's on a budget, either wants to join the ecosystem and just wants to run some small daily tasks for work, or mainly college students, because as you saw, the battery life is really good. The performance is quite okay for someone who's writing the small things, essays, multitasking, some kind of multitasking, because in concentrating on one task, this chip will definitely outperform many chips. But yeah, you get the concept. This is mostly Apple trying to say we can offer you something, but Apple being Apple, you have to pay more for the best budget features which you can get out of this, which at that price point, it doesn't make sense, since if you want to add something like an iPad, if you calculate it, the cheapest iPad comes with a baseline of 128 gigs. If you want to upgrade from that and add the Apple keyboard for that kind of iPad, because it doesn't support the Magic Keyboard, it's literally the same price, of which I prefer buying the laptop because you get more storage and more features in general than buying the iPad. So those who had a controversial argument on which one you should buy, the iPad or turn it into a budget MacBook, just buy this. This is what Apple is answering to all of you. And yeah, I definitely recommend you to buy this. But if you want to do something else like video editing, I just recommend buying an M1 refurbished from Amazon or any other site which you know, a trusted site, because the M1s are now having a lot of issues and problems since they are getting a little bit old, but the M1 is still one of the best processors out there for daily general tasking in general. Obviously, I can definitely recommend it any day, anytime. But yeah, this is the video for today, and if you enjoyed it, please leave a like and subscribe for more. I'll see you in the next one. God bless.